For over 7 years, I served as a vice president at a global nonprofit. And in that time, my teams completely redesigned, recreated from scratch 8 full product lines with hundreds of products. They also cut the development time for each product line from 24 months down to 12 months, a 50% cut, while simultaneously increasing both individual employee and team satisfaction numbers. So how did I do this? How did we do this? The answer is actually pretty simple, but something that requires intention and effort to accomplish. Because the answer lies in effective team communication. As we worked toward developing effective team communication, we worked out a schedule. This schedule involved 3 different kinds of meetings that were held on a regular basis. The first meeting was a one-on-one meeting that was meant between the manager and the employee to assess them as to how they're doing, their well-being, their life, their family, the other things that are going on around them that impact their work, as well as their feelings and the way that they're coming at their work, their level of satisfaction with it, their level of frustration with it, so that I could understand each one of my direct reports' ways of thinking about their work, not just the work that they were doing. This allowed me to make adjustments and changes to increase their satisfaction while also increasing their effectiveness in accomplishing their job. The second meeting was more for the team to give updates to each other in a very structured way that allowed them to get through all of the updates so that they heard all the things that were going on around the table, understood each one of the divisions and each one of the things that were taking place, while simultaneously helping them understand where that was going to impact their workflow. It would also help them understand contingencies that they had and to begin working them out. And ultimately, those team update meetings started creating synergy in ways that even I hadn't anticipated. Finally, the last set of meetings was much more specific. They were project meetings. And these meetings were designed to deal with a particular project. Usually coming out of the update meeting, we would realize that we needed to talk about something more. So then we would begin setting up project meetings to address those specific things, because you don't want any of this in the project meeting to bleed into the team update meeting or into the one-on-one. Each one must be separated in its bucket so that you can accomplish the goal of each one of these meetings effectively. Over the next several videos, I'm actually going to dive into each one of these meetings to give you some really clear examples and some practical advice on how I ran this team meeting schedule to accomplish those results, which were not only effective and impacting toward the organization, but powerful and transforming to each one of the individual team members. If you'd like to see more, check out the next set of videos.